computer, yeah. Got it.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share screen. Okay, and then,
For the recording, do you want to say what it is?
yes, we're going to talk about Google Photos today. Larry is presenting, I'm assisting. Let's see. I lost our, what happened here?
And Catherine, I may log on to my a second log on for the meeting.
Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. Can everybody see the video?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No sound.
Oh. You've got to approve sound when you sign on to share screen.
I think you're also showing in the ad section. The video hasn't started. There's a box there, skip ads.
Oh, okay. It's hiding. I got it.
Lower right corner.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay.
Still no sound.
Catherine, did you accept audio when you signed on to share screen?
No.
There's a little box down on that share screen, down in the
Okay.
lower left.
Google.com/.
Yeah, it'll say share.
Now, there are four really
There
big
we go.
benefits of using
You got
Google Photos. So let me say what those are first, and then we'll walk through using the application here. The very first one is it's a great way to free up space on your phone, especially if you have an iPhone and you don't have the upgraded iCloud to put your photos on there. You could use Google Photos completely for free. It has unlimited storage up to a certain quality that we'll talk about for backing up all your photos and all your videos too. Really incredible. The second benefit of it is it's one of the easiest way I've ever found for syncing up your phone and your computer with the same photo library. So you have photos on your computer you want on your phone, this will do it for you. You have stuff on your phone you want on your computer, this will do it for you because the Google Photo platform is on the cloud. So when you sync it all up, it all is under the same umbrella under your Google account. Now, the third benefit is it makes photo sharing so easy. It doesn't matter if you do it on the computer or your phone. Photo sharing, individual photos or entire albums, the sharing of photos becomes so easy. And number four, and my favorite way I use Google Photo is because it organizes things automatically in a way that it will take you forever to do. What I mean by this is it organizes pictures by when they were taken, where they were taken, who's in the photo, the type of photo it is. It will just do all of that for you automatically and makes it really nice and easy to search things in the future, something that's really hard to do with different photo apps. So those four reasons are why I use Google Photo, and I think you should too. So let's jump in here and start using it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get the Google Photo app. You can do this on the computer, but I find it a lot easier with the mobile app. And go ahead and download it. If you already have an Android device, you already have this app. Just look for Google Photos on your Android. On the iPhone here, I'm going to go ahead and open it. And the first time you do log into this app, it's going to ask you to sign in with your Google account. Again, this is all under the same Google email. If you have a Gmail, for example, use that to sign into your Google account. If you don't have one, you will need to create a Google account. Once you do, you should land here, which is the homepage of Google Photos. So make sure you do that first. Now here, the first thing you want to do is we want to turn on backup and sync. Backup and sync basically means it's going to scan your device. It doesn't matter if you're on the Android again or the iPhone. They look the same, they work the same. It will scan your device and copy everything from your phone or tablet or computer onto Google Photos using backup and sync. Let me show you how to turn it on. Click your profile icon right here. And right here, mine says backup complete because I already turned this on, but yours is going to have an option for backup and sync. Click it and click settings on top there if it takes you here, but you want to look for backup and sync and make sure the slider is turned on here, and it will automatically in the background started scanning your photos and videos and backing them up. Now, let's talk about the quality of how things are getting backed up. Right here, it says upload size. Let me click this to explain something. It's going to upload things based on a certain resolution. Photos is 16 megapixels, which is pretty high. It's high quality, but it might not be the original quality, especially if you took things in a higher resolution or even RAW format with the newer iPhones. So you do have to sacrifice that if you want to use this with the free unlimited option. If you do use the original, you see this number here, it says 15 gigabytes. I have 15 gigabytes of storage for free. If I go over that, the original is going to ask me to upgrade and pay. And it's a couple bucks a month here for getting 100 gigabytes if you want to do that. But I don't care about that. The high quality is perfect. But when it comes to videos, you got to be careful there because it won't back up the 4K videos, only 1080p. Now, this is again depending on what you're doing, but usually I don't take videos in 4K, and this may change in the future, but that's the case right now. So pay attention to that, change this to original if you want, and if you get to 15 gigabytes here, you will have to update. Okay, so back to the home page. Let me show you what you're looking at here. The things you see on top, these are kind of like Instagram story or Facebook story where you're going to see a highlight of things from your recent past. So a year, 2 years, and so on are going to show up over here. You could click any of them to watch those. That's just a preview of what you've done with this app in the past and using backup and sync. But your recent photos, for example, for today, I was taking some photos in the office here, and you could see those over here just from that section, and everything is going to get organized. If I keep going, it's going to show yesterday, the day before, and so on. But I think you get the idea here of what this home page is going to show you under the photo tab. I do want to click on one because I do want to show you some of the options you have over here, which let's go ahead and do it with this photo here. You could go ahead and edit photos. If you click this option right here, there's a bunch of pre-existing filters that you could apply to any photo. So beyond all the things that I showed you as a benefit of this app, you also have that. Here you have things that make it lighter, darker. You could change the color, making things black and white and so on. So let's say I want to make this black and white. And you have this rotation here where you could go ahead and crop things differently or rotate them if you like, just to make things look perfect.
Are you on a phone with your
I'm on the
I'm
phone.
gonna press save on top. I'm going to make this a copy so it saves the original colored one here as well. So that's the option on the bottom. You could always use Google Lens here where it basically recognizes what's in your photo, and you could see it scanned it and found some things for me. That's the Google Lens that's very, very powerful here in this section as well. One of the other reasons I like this because it could actually recognize what's in my photo. You could always delete things here, but be careful because if you do back them up from your device and you remove them from your device, which on the iPhone especially is going to tell you, do you want to remove it from your device to save your space? This is the only place your photo is going to be if you removed it from your device. Now I'm super paranoid. So what I did is I actually used Google Photo as a primary way to back up my photos, but I also paid for iCloud, and I back up my photos on iCloud too in the Apple ecosystem. So I have it in two different places. That's the way I back things up. You don't have to do that if you just trust this and want to remove things from here, but it was worth a couple of bucks for me to upgrade on iCloud, and I'm using the free version of Google Photos. Now let's see what else we have on top. We could press this play option. Some photos that were taken with some of the cameras that have this live option, it will show you this quick view. Let Let me go ahead and pause that. You could cast something. So this lets you cast it to different devices, maybe that you have around the house using Wi-Fi.
To be a great photographer, there's one thing you need to understand, and that's lighting.
And you could favorite this on top if you want to add it to your favorite right there using the star. And the 3 dots here give you some options. For example, it shows you the original resolution and how this was taken. It shows you what device it was taken on, and it shows you how it was backed up. In this case, the high quality, because I didn't change that in the setting. Now, you could add it to albums here, but I'll show you some of the way this organizes things automatically. You could archive it, and you could order a photo, which is really interesting, or save it as PDF, or save it as a video. Some really cool options under every single photo here that you have. Now, in this case, I don't want to do any of that, but I just want to show you what was available here, and including the order photo option using Canvas or photo prints or books. So useful. Okay, so that's the home page, the photos page. Let's go to search. This is where this becomes even more powerful. So you see on top here, now I have to blur this just for people's identity. I'll keep the dogs in here. But you see people and pets. I did not create these folders. So let me click a pet here. Now this is what happened here. When Google Photo brought these into the app here, you could see that it recognized that these are photos of my dog, and he made an album for me. That's incredible, and it kind of freaked me out the first time I saw it, but now everything is organized. I could click on any dog, any cat, or any person and see all the photos on my phone that are backed up on Google Photos here on this section. Really, really cool. So again, I'll go ahead and blur this here, but these are just all the different people, all my friends, all my family members here that I've taken a picture of, and Google Photo has organized all of them into different folders. So if I click on any of these, it opens a folder with all those people in it. You could go ahead and search things based on location, based on photo type, even based on people's name if you took the time and gave people a name when you're organizing your photos. Very, very powerful search bar up here. And it also organizes things by map based on the metadata of the photo, meaning where was the picture taken. And Google does a good job explaining how they know that. And then by things too. So menus, towers. I took pictures of towers. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, that's funny. So here, just the towers in Disney World. When I was making a commercial there, it looks like it's pulling those over here. So that's really cool. And you could see other categories here: screenshots, selfies, videos, 360 photos. Everything is put in categories. I did not do this. This was done by Google Photos. Everything was organized for me under the search tab. Let's go to library now. And library, I showed you how to make something a favorite, but once you do, they show up over here. If you archive things, they also show up over here. So these 2 folders I use all the time. And if you move something to the trash, they will move over here, and you could empty the trash at any time. And then you could create more albums over here. Looks like the Disney album and cars and dogs. All these albums I created and put things there. This is just copy of my mobile upload. So this was automatically created for me. But I really like this page, especially the favor icon and creating albums here on the other pages and then viewing them over here. So you could see some of the jobs that I've done in Hawaii. They show up over here. And some of the things, even my Facebook profile pictures were backed up over here from iOS, from some of the commercial shoots. Everything shows up very nice and organized over here. Now, what if you want to share a photo? Let me show you how that works. Just press the share icon right here on any photo, and it's going to show you people you could text this to. It's going to let you use AirDrop if you're on a Mac, send it as a message, copy it, use Instagram, email, all that is available for you. But I'll show you how to do this with a whole album right now. It's really useful. So here's a whole album, and to share a whole album, I could add photos to it as well here if I want to add more, but I could just press share right here, and I get the same exact option. And people that are part of Google Photo will show up over here. I could search them, and this will use their Gmail here or their Google account here to share. So if I select someone here and press send, it will send that Google Photo album to them. And that's one of my other favorite features about this app, because I could share not just one photo, but an entire album, and I could order prints of one photo or in an entire album using this method. And I'll show you one last thing here, which is you could add more description to a picture to make it easier to search later on. So on a picture, press the 3 dots on top of it, And you could see that I gave this one a description here, but you could type out whatever you want and then use whatever you typed out here for search. So it's just giving more information to Google Photo about what this picture is, and you could see more about the details of it here. So it knows the date and time it was taken, it knows my description, it knows my location, and it knows probably who's in the picture again, which I showed you with that recognition of creating those different folders. And at any time, I could change any of that, including editing the date and time over here. And that's your introduction to Google Photos. And I specifically wanted to focus on the mobile app, but now everything that you learned here applies on the Google Photos website as well at google.com/photos. And as long as you use the same Google account to sign in and backup and sync is activated, you'll get to access all your photos on your computer now that you've added to your phone's app here. Thanks so much for watching. I post these type of videos every single day on this channel with over 1,000 videos, and I hope to catch you next time.
I have a whiteboard question for Katie Porter. Why do you keep making life more expensive for us?
Why did you help drive up the price?
Oh, sorry.
Wow,
You
that
can see
was
how
very-
powerful a tool that is.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
for instance, on that one page where they're showing you the people and places, I usually click on my grandson who's 30 years old, and facial recognition takes me all the way back till he's 5 years old, and all the pictures he's in between are shown. That's how powerful that facial right there, that page right there. You just click on any of those people you see, and it'll take you there, and just facial recognition, all those, each individual, all the way back on all the photos. That is really awesome. And again, all the way back to he was 4 or 5 years old. Knows that is he. You also can do that with animals. There's a link called Animals, Things, Animals, and Things. If you have your dog on that, you click your dog as he showed you on his demonstration, and it'll take you all the pictures that dog is in, and you can look at it that way. So if you scroll to the right on that people place, just scroll, just slide it to the right or slide it to the left so you're looking more to the right. And it will show you more options of people, I believe.
You all?
Touch.
Yeah, view all.
Yeah, well, you can do that. Say, there's one for Linda. You click on Linda's picture there. Okay.
There's-
All right, so you're in the settings now. All right, so everything Linda's in, you can scroll down and see all the pictures she's in.
I don't have very many pictures of you, Linda.
Bad example. Anyway, it also has those, if you go back to that screen again, and you'll see, go back one more, that's people and pets. So if you go back one more to where this comes from, to the original menu.
Pets. Yeah, I don't have pets, so.
All right, well, down at the bottom, you'll see one that shows search. You see at the very bottom of your screen there, it says search. That'll take you back to the original.
Okay. No, it doesn't go down anymore. Oh.
Okay.
Let's see.
Or go back. You have the back arrow on top left.
Okay.
So just tap that arrow on the top left, and that should take you back to the original. And hit it one more time.
Yeah, let's see, this one. Or back to the,
Yeah, go back to the original.
there.
Yeah, there. All right, now you see some squares down below. First one shows Long Beach, then Costa Mesa. If you click one of those, it shows all the pictures you took in Long Beach. And in fact, it even displays a map of Long Beach and with a dot where each individual picture is taken.
Okay.
So click on Long Beach, location and photos, you may have got it, okay? And you should see picture of Long Beach there. Well, it's giving you all the photos that you took in Long Beach.
Hmm.
And on mine, there's a map. So click on a picture. All right. It's not
Oh.
showing the map, but it will show where in Long Beach you were when that picture was taken. And
What about info?
well, info actually is description. And if you have it where,
Would you need to have that turned on in Google?
I don't
Location?
think so. I think it's automatic.
I think personally that I think that because I've already been paying for some of the Google storage, the $199, but I think that when it forced me or cued me to upgrade the latest this and that, then all of a sudden, if I just scrolled and clicked on anybody's picture, it would be like, oh, you were in Santa Barbara at the yacht club at this and that and kind of stuff. But and I don't remember asking it to, it just kind of did it itself.
Yeah, if your location is on your phone or perhaps camera.
Yeah, but the thing I'm just saying, because at that time I didn't even have this phone that I'm using, like more like a computer for these classes and stuff like that. I had my regular Android 4G phone that doesn't do that, but it's just something. I was like, that's kind of surprising. I mean, and it did show the map, pinpointed down to the arrow and everything. I was like, ugh. But so it's just interesting how much information is on there, because I specifically don't set my location when I take photos that I'm going to share, because that's, I don't think is the most important part unless I put it in part of my story. But it's very interesting.
All right, try going back with that
Okay,
arrow on top left.
wait just a minute. It says fixing lighting, so it's making suggestions on how to.
Right. So if you go back to where all the listing of places are,
Okay.
top left.
Okay.
All right. Try it on a different one, for instance, Los Alamitos or Irvine. Click on that rectangular
Okay.
picture and see if you get the map with it. For some reason, you're not getting the map. I am on mine. But it gives you recognition, all the places in Irvine that you took those pictures.
Mhm.
And when I check scroll through the pictures, you'll see the dot on the map bouncing around to where it was taken.
Mm.
So that's another real nice feature.
Catherine, do you have location turned on or off on your phone?
Oh, that on my phone it's on the computer it might be off.
That might make a difference.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the search. If you click on photos, it lists you all the photos by date. So on the bottom, you see photos, search, sharing, and library. So photos, it shows you all the photos by date.
Okay. How do I get to that? I've seen that before, but
Well, go to the main screen, go back one on that. So
okay.
it should be at the bottom there, very bottom.
This one, let's see. Yeah,
So no, the very bottom shows, yeah, that looks like you're in there.
yeah.
It shows
So you
all
can go
pictures
back
back
to, it moves pretty fast though. So like if I go to October,
Right. And there is a bar where you can actually drag it down. I think that will drag it down. So you go all the way back to 19, whatever it is. But it's showing all the pictures you have in Google Photos.
yeah, I was having trouble getting down because it goes in such large increments that
Well, yeah.
growing down, see the rest of them.
Okay. And then we talked about the search, and then you can do the sharing if you want to send pictures to people. And on the far right, down at the bottom.
What is it?
you have-
Wait, okay. Okay, what do you want me to do now?
On the far right down at the bottom, it shows library.
Okay, mine's not showing library because I'm in this and it doesn't scroll down. Yeah, the dates, it doesn't scroll down. It moves.
Okay. No, that's the photo page.
Yeah,
Now, when you have at the very bottom, it said photos, search.
yeah, I've got to get
Sharon.
out of that because I can't go down anymore.
Right. You don't want to go down anymore. You just want to do the go back one.
Okay,
And you should be able to, okay.
okay. Yeah, this is,
So select Google Photos again. Top left. If you're not there, I mean, I'm showing you have a menu to the left and it shows Google Photos. I don't know if you're in there.
No, you're in the photos. She's in the photo.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
but then
What,
I can't
all right.
scroll down because I get this calendar. But
Okay. Well, let me explain what it is. When I
Okay.
take pictures with my camera, it goes into my photos page. Okay? So my gallery, it goes into my gallery. And on that Google Photos where it says library, it's pulling up my gallery. So all the pictures I've taken on the phone or downloaded will go into the library app portion.
Oh, I know.
So,
what you-
and it's automatically downloading my gallery into Google Photos. Also, you see favorites, archive, trash, and utilities in that library section.
oh, it's the library section. Okay, favorites. Oh, okay, yeah, this is, oh, except that's all that I've,
If you click on albums, you'll probably get that recent one too as one
That's
of the,
possible. It could be albums too.
yeah.
okay, give me a second. I gotta plug in.
But you can see how powerful the Google Photos is. You know, that facial recognition is just awesome if you have somebody you want to look up.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's also good for anybody else who wants to look up people.
Mhm.
Kind of scary how much it knows and
Yeah,
Yeah,
how much automated stuff it's putting in there for you.
hmm
So if it's available to you, it's available for anybody that can get into Google.
not really. This is your account in Google, I believe. This is, other people do not have access to it. If you want to share a picture, you do sharing and send things from your account to them, only on a picture basis.
Yeah, that's why Google knows all where I'm at and what I'm doing and all that.
Right.
They know.
They know, but not other people signing into Google can sign into your account. This
Yeah.
is your account with Google.
If you share a photo that's been saved or archived in that library cloud, whether it's an iPhone or Android or anything else, and you forward it to your Facebook or your Instagram, then either one of those accounts has to be set on the type of information that you share. Otherwise, all that Google photo info comes up on that also.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, but I'm saying is this is your account with Google Photos. You can share whatever you want with it, but nobody else can get onto your Google Photos without your permission.
Mhm.
That's correct, unless you allow them permission to review the library or whatever, this and that kind of stuff that you're forwarding. But if you select a photo that's been edited or changed from the Google Photos and you forward that edited version of or whatever it is to Facebook or Instagram, then it's like Google Photos automatically releases whatever that information is to be shared onto Facebook or Instagram.
That's right, but only that photo, not your library.
Right.
Not
I'm
all your
saying-
photos,
yeah,
only one at
I
a
agree.
time.
It's only the photo,
Yeah,
Right,
not
then
the
your
complete
option to
library.
share. Right, it's your
Yeah.
item to share.
Yeah.
and then you can
Sure.
turn off the location on your phone and then they won't know where, then Google Photos doesn't know where you are.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Any other
Okay,
questions
thanks.
on-
Mhm.
That's really pretty powerful. I'm gonna have to look into that. I do, iCloud. And I have my backup thing, but I've already clogged up a 500 gigabyte hard drive on my computer. So I don't think 15 gigabytes is gonna,
Well, you can downgrade your pictures from your computer. You know, so you will be able to downgrade almost 15 gigs. So I'm saying I have over 80 to 90,000 pictures available to me on Google Photos, and that was only at 14 gigs. So what I did is I took, a couple of folders from 2007 and 8 off my computer because I have them backed up and I don't need them. And that took them off my Google Photos 15 gig amount. So I'm only down to about 11 gigabytes on Google Photos with about 80,000 pictures.
okay.
Wow.
So that's downgrading your picture, but still that's better than no picture at all if you have a computer problem or a phone problem or any other problem.
All right.
Still get to them.
Very good. Very good. Like it.
Okay,
Google Photos has kind of interesting editing features too. Say, I use it occasionally, say if I've worked on a picture with Photoshop and I'm not quite happy with it, maybe it looks a little flat or dull, I can put it into Google Editing, and there's one feature I really like. It's called Pop, and it's a scale. You can move it forward or backward. You can also lighten or darken the picture, or you can select maybe 16 or 20 different versions of the same picture.
Right.
And it's kind of at the last minute kind of thing. I wouldn't begin, it doesn't compare with anything like Photoshop, of course, or Lightroom, but as a last minute improvement, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that on another session using Snapseed. Google Photos has an app called Snapseed, which I use a lot. It used to be called Picasa. And one thing I loved about Picasa, one of my options is I Feel Lucky. And it did all sorts of things to the picture, but we'll talk about Snapseed on a later date. And you have all those options you're talking about on Snapseed, plus a whole lot more. It is tremendous, another tremendous program, and it's free from Google.
okay, we have a few minutes. We can do a little editing. I put up this one.
Okay.
See.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. There's one, yeah. So someone give suggestions. Lighting
Yeah.
Darker.
down.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And
You
then
can
there's
just
more
slide
options
the,
with lighting.
So you can just
Exposure.
slide that left or right until you see what you like, and then go to the next one.
That's.
Okay. So
Feel free to make suggestions.
Why don't you just go back to the other screen and do that one that John was mentioning, Pop, and see see where that takes you.
yeah, those are called the looks on Snapseed. Is different looks.
Okay, where the
So-
pop? Oh,
Go back one
Go
more.
back one.
okay,
And then
oh, okay, right here.
And just open it up again, and you'll
What
see the
happened to
three
it?
of the first menu you looked at shows you the look.
Okay.
Disappeared.
Pop is gone.
No, click on the menu. No, go to the right, go to the right.
Go to the right.
No, the middle, there. Click on that.
Okay.
It didn't work? No, okay.
Oh, there it is at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, okay, moved.
It goes color and then pop at the very bottom. Go down to one more.
Oh, okay, I gotta get this out of the way. Oh, okay. Pop. That's all the way.
Go the other way.
It's hard to tell with that picture because there's
Yeah.
not much color in it.
Monochromatic.
That's nice.
Okay, what about putting more color in?
Not much there to begin with.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Try a little vignette. Go up the top one more high and try to darken some of
Yeah,
those.
yeah. Hey, that works.
yeah.
there
Yeah,
you go.
that's
See
good.
that?
And now go to your blacks up above and if you can get some more depth in that black. And I don't know if that's right or left.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it looks better.
Just go take the slider all the way. Just go for it. Just see what. Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes a
that's kind of
difference.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very woodsy.
Wow.
I think it's fabulous.
Yeah, I think it needed
Brought
some
out a lot of
boldness.
color.
Take
Yeah,
the
it's
whites-
got some boldness now.
whites down.
What's that?
Wow.
Whites down?
I'd print that out and put it in a shadow box and then get various pine cones from wherever and label them, and then that would be educational. That's really neat, though.
And just go crazy with those whites. Just see what happens when you take it one way or the other, Catherine.
Look at all that color.
Yeah.
But you can see that one in the middle. It almost looks like it's silver.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it down there. Yeah, maybe right in there.
A little more, that gives you good contrast.
Yeah.
What the shadows will do to it.
So go to the shadows and Catherine.
Okay.
Just play with that up and down. Or right and left. Yeah, I think a quarter darker, not all the way darker on the shadows is kind of nice, right about there.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that's done.
Okay.
Yeah. Amazing. what you can
Nice
do.
shot.
Now, you may have more options before you change that. On the slider up and down to the right, Catherine, don't go back, go back.
Okay. Oh, no.
Now, does this change your original or does it save an extra copy?
Okay, here's my. Okay, that's the
All right, now, what I was
edited.
gonna say is, you see the slider on the right, the vertical slider, that may be more options if you slide it down. The far right, yeah. Okay, you see there's more options there. And then the one that you were looking at with the shadows, light, black, and all that, it looked like that could slide down for more options than that one too.
Oh, yeah, we were just doing light. We didn't really do, oh, okay, we did do all of them, I think.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Can we see the before and after?
you know where it says done up there, if you go.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
that's the original. And then that's the after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
If you go just to the right of done where the three dots are, I think it'll give you an option to download. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't do it. It's
Yeah,
some other
save
one.
copy.
Yeah. there is a way that it will download your picture into that format that begins with a P, and then there's maybe 7 or 8 numbers after identifying the picture.
You're right, that's an improvement. It's nice.
Yeah.
Good.
You love this, you're gonna love Snapseed also.
Okay,
That was fun.
yeah. Any more questions or?
I just have one quick question. If you go into Google Play on an Android and download the Snapseed, do you know how much space if it takes up?
No, Snapseed doesn't take up much more space. It's an app, and it's, as far as I know, it doesn't take up more than any other app.
Oh, okay.
And then when you save the picture in Snapseed, when you do done or export, it puts it in a Snapseed folder that's on my gallery, and I can pull it up separately, but it also saves the original where it was located.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have both the saved and the original, both of them are available to you.
Okay, thanks.
Great.
Mhm.
Yeah, very good, you guys. Thank you. Good
You're
good
welcome.
tutorial.
Another tool for you to have fun with. And what I love about Snapseed is I can do it on my phone. If I'm just not busy, sitting in the car or something, I can take the photo and just edit it like I did with the air show pictures. I put them all in Snapseed. I put a lot of them in Snapseed and made a lot of adjustments. And I'll go ahead and download some of those pretty soon.
Good.
Does that do any more than the editing software already on the iPhone?
I don't understand the question.
One thing I think I noticed, Kevin, and I'm new to this Google one, is when I do corrections or edits on my pictures in the iPhone, it doesn't save the original. It goes, you just get the one that you fixed. You can't go back and see how does it look. I have to, I send it to myself, and then I fix it in iPhone, and then I can go back and look at the two together side by side, but it won't save a copy.
Okay, but I was wondering if there were more tweaks and bells and whistles in that
Snapseed. It's
Yeah,
Snapseed.
there's a lot of them.
Like you're gonna sow seeds for a garden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And SNAPSEED.
Okay.
And there's a ton of stuff available to you on that. Right down
I'll
to
check it out.
what they call healing. You know, if I don't like that balloon on your picture behind you, I can actually use healing and just put my finger through it and it takes it out.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's way more. But one more thing.
Yeah, it was really kind of cool. There was a trash can in a picture, and just with my finger went right down over the trash can, and the trash can was gone.
Oh,
Wow.
so that would save me from getting Photoshop.
Yeah, mine.
I'm still doing Photoshop 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to send that to the Smithsonian